For decades, Harley-Davidson ruled American roads. Its motorcycles became symbols of freedom, rebellion, and the American dream. Then, almost without warning, everything changed. Foreign competitors arrived, quality declined, and one of the most legendary motorcycle companies in history came dangerously close to disappearing. In 1903, inside a 10 by 15-foot wooden shed in Milwaukee, William S. Harley and the Davidson brothers, Arthur, Walter, and William, built their first operating motorcycle. The four partners established a clear division of labor that drove early growth. William Harley directed the engineering, Arthur handled sales and dealer expansion, Walter managed business operations, and William Davidson ran the production floor. Their backyard workshop quickly grew. By 1906, they opened a dedicated factory on Chestnut Street, and on September 17, 1907, they formally incorporated. Yet, their most defining development came in 1909 with the first 45-degree V-twin engine. Though the initial design was flawed, they refined it by 1911 into a reliable 7-horsepower machine. This engine configuration gave the motorcycles a distinct rumbling sound and exceptional torque. Arthur Davidson rapidly expanded their reach, building a network of over 200 dealers by 1912. To prove the durability of their heavy machines, the factory-backed racing team, known as the Wrecking Crew, dominated dirt tracks across the country. This reputation for toughness caught the attention of the military. The company supplied 20,000 motorcycles during World War I and nearly 90,000 rugged WLA models for World War II. By the middle of the 20th century, these heavyweight cruisers, defined by their distinctive mechanical rhythm, had become a permanent part of American identity. By the late 1960s, a quiet revolution was reshaping American roads. Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki targeted the United States market with a radically different approach to motorcycling. In 1969, the Honda CB750 arrived, offering a smooth inline-4 engine, disc brakes, and an electric starter at an accessible price. 3 years later, the Kawasaki Z1 raised performance standards, while the 1975 Honda Goldwing redefined long-distance touring. These machines were reliable, consistently built, and backed by expanding dealer networks. By selling smaller, affordable models, Japanese manufacturers attracted millions of younger, first-time riders. They expanded the very definition of what a desirable motorcycle could be. This mounting pressure shook Milwaukee, but foreign competition was only part of the brewing storm. In 1969, American Machine and Foundry acquired Harley-Davidson for $21 million. AMF brought much-needed capital and industrial capacity, hoping to scale up production and defend the iconic brand. The parent company quickly pushed factory limits, driving annual output from 15,000 motorcycles to more than 70,000 by the mid-1970s. But this rapid expansion forced a direct conflict between AMF's volume-driven industrial mindset and Harley's traditional, craft-oriented culture. As assembly lines in York, Pennsylvania sped up, quality control failed to keep pace. Motorcycles began leaving the factory with oil leaks, loose fasteners, electrical faults, and poor assembly. While many individual bikes performed well, a broader reputation for inconsistent reliability took hold. Dealers, owners, and loyal riders absorbed the burden of frequent repairs and warranty claims, and the term AMF Harley became a negative shorthand across the riding community. Workers faced intense production pressure, and the rising defect rates threatened the very identity of the heavy American cruiser. On June 16, 1981, 13 Harley-Davidson executives, led by Vaughn Beals, bought the company back from AMF for $81 million, taking personal responsibility for its future. Beals immediately abandoned the drive for pure volume. In 1982, the team launched a materials-as-needed production system and established employee quality circles, giving assembly workers the authority to halt production to fix defects. They enforced strict supplier discipline and statistical process control to guarantee consistency. This new approach delivered the highly reliable Evolution engine in 1984, rebuilding customer trust. When the federal government granted temporary tariff relief on heavyweight imports in 1983, the declining duties provided breathing room rather than a manufacturing fix. Harley later requested early termination in 1987. Survival was earned through manufacturing discipline, one motorcycle at a time. Harley-Davidson abandoned the race for pure speed and changed the terms of competition. Under design chief Willie G. Davidson, the brand prioritized visual continuity. The 1984 Softail hid its rear shock absorbers beneath the frame, blending vintage rigid frame styling with modern riding comfort. To anchor this heritage in real-world practice, the company launched the Harley Owners Group in 1983. Dealerships became hubs for organized rides, rallies, and custom builds. Customization grew from a backyard hobby into a massive commercial ecosystem, turning the simple act of ownership into a shared daily ritual. Harley-Davidson survived not because it built the fastest motorcycle or the most advanced one. It survived because it finally understood what it had always been selling, not just a machine, but freedom, identity, and belonging. Harley-Davidson had become something bigger than a motorcycle company. It had become a symbol. Do you think Harley-Davidson survived because of better motorcycles, stronger branding, or the loyalty of its riders? Subscribe to Moto Origins for more.
Next time on Moto Origins, the 10 motorcycles that didn't just make history, they changed what every motorcycle after them could become.